Thank you, Madam Co-Chair, distinguished delegates, colleagues. The CBD Women's Caucus wishes to extend its appreciation to all who have worked throughout this session to strengthen the recognition of indigenous peoples, local communities, and peoples from African descent, including women and youth among them, as rights holders and knowledge holders at the heart of the Convention and this new subsidiary body. Future work on their subsidiary body on Article 8J, including the review of the glossary, the preparation of the global report, the work of expert groups, and implementation of guidelines, must include gender and human rights expertise and dedicated spaces for women and youth among indigenous peoples, local communities, and peoples from African descent to shape the decisions and provide evidence that reflects their life realities and their priorities. For this to happen, we must guarantee the full, effective, meaningful, and self-determined representation and participation of indigenous peoples, local communities, and peoples from African descent, including women and youth among them, recognizing and protecting their knowledge systems, leadership, and innovations as essential contributions to biodiversity conservation and sustainable use. We need to build and sustain safe spaces where women and girls can fully exercise their rights, their agency, and their leadership, free from all forms of gender-based violence, harassment, and retaliation. We must guarantee the conditions for women and girls to protect, conserve, and restore their territories, lands, waters, and resources. Protection and safety are not optional. They are essential conditions for justice and for the effective implementation of the Convention. As we look toward COP17 and the first global review of collective progress, we remind parties that delivering the global biodiversity framework means delivering on the gender plan of action. This plan is not an accessory. It is the roadmap to ensure that the framework is implemented in a way that is rights-based, inclusive, and effective. We call on parties to arrive at the next intersessional meetings next year and to COP17 with commitments already translated into measurable action, supported by direct, flexible, inclusive, cultural, and adequate funding, as well as accountability for gender-responsive implementation. Only then we can say that the CBD truly honors its vision of justice for a peace with nature and living in harmony with it. We thank you, Madam Co-Chair.